Northern California, right on the bay. That's the setting for the Thunder. A do-it-all wing who can take over a game. Jalen Williams, a bona fide star, set to go as they wrap themselves up for this game at Chase Center. Thunder, Warriors. We'll be right back for the tip-off. Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. Here with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You take a look at the Thunder. Things going their way so far in this season. Right now they lead the pack up front in the first spot with the best record. And of course the Warriors, they're 5 spots away.
And for the Warriors, they've stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
Yeah, even so, though, I'm sure they're not satisfied just being near the top of the standings. They're going to be looking to make a major push as the season winds down.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3. And for the Warriors, a pair of shooters at the guards, Curry and Hield. Butler out there with Kuminga. And it's Post in at center. Now, here's SGA. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Hey, Doris, these two teams are really bolstered by their benches.
You are so right, Kevin. Talented reserves. They take a ton of pressure off of the starters, and that kind of balance is important.
Here's Curry. Pass to Hield. Post up top, defended by Dort. And Post gets it to go. And SGA has got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Fresh from a win against Portland.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
And that's not an easy environment to play in. To score at the rate they did on the road says a lot about their intensity and focus.
Now Curry. After the missed 3 from Chet Holmgren. Outside, Kuminga. Back to Butler. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, good on the triple. And here are the Thunder now. Pass to Williams. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. SGA from outside. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Quick trigger there by SGA. I'll tell you, on the catch, be ready to rise and fire.
Kuminga, screen on SGA. Curry. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
And he makes the first. And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
So he gets them both. And you look at the addition of Jimmy Butler. G.A., why has he been such a fit for the Warriors?
He really is an unselfish, high IQ superstar, and that's what the Warriors are all about. And his isolation, interior scoring has given them another look offensively.
Yeah, you're going to have to try to foul him harder. Chet Holmgren wants to score through contact, getting stronger and stronger.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Free throw drops for Holmgren. And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the number 2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge. Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Curry. SGA kicks to Dort. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander, guarded by Curry. And the basket by SGA. SGA's got 5 now.
That's about trusting your timing and the feel you have as that shot clock is dwindling. SGA, yes, sir.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Curry. Inside, here's Post. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
There's so much to Steph Curry's greatness. He runs the pick and roll to perfection.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. They trail by 1. Holmgren against Kuminga. Holmgren kicks to Dort. And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Butler deciding where to go with it. To the paint. Lays it up and banks it in. Post has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
What a great start. They've only missed 1 thus far.
Pass to Holmgren. It's stolen by Kuminga. Gilgeous-Alexander against Curry. To the middle. It's tipped. Here's Post. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start.
SGA against Curry. Holmgren the pass to Hartenstein. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Shot clock at 5. Hartenstein with the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sake, good luck trying to stop him now.
Curry can't get it to go. Thunder trailing by 5. Over in the corner, Dort. Outside, SGA. They grab their own miss. Holmgren outside. They need this one. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. And it's Butler with the jam.
Watch your head, Jimmy Butler in the house.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And the Thunder making a change here. Caruso's checked in. And we have a moment to take a look at the best three-point shooting teams in the NBA. The Warriors, number 1. Second, the Thunder.
And the shooting display both these teams have put on this season has been remarkable. I mean, there are just three-point shooters all over the floor.
Thunder trailing by 7. And there's the call on Curry. That is his first foul of the game. Butler against Williams. Here's SGA. Score the basket, his third after 5 shots.
Boy, hard to operate any more efficiently than this guy has this quarter.
Warriors leading by 5. Now Curry. His last outing with 20 points. There's a good screen. Pass to Post. Holmgren with the steal. And there's Williams. That's good on the assist by Hartenstein.
How about the wingspan of Chet Holmgren? Produces a turnover that turns into points.
Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Hield finds Curry. Now post. And it's blocked. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Here's Hartenstein, and the dunk by Hartenstein.
Just an easy finish for Hartenstein. We talk about high percentage look. Yes, sir.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Yeah, and in that game, you see how they built out this roster, acquiring role players who can step up when needed.
And that's exactly what happened. Guys came off the bench ready to play. The offense didn't miss a beat.
Here's Curry. 5 points in the game. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thank you, guys. Jimmy Butler is the complete package. Coach Steve Kerr said he's an amazing player. The skill, the strength, the ability to get to the line, his passing connects the game. And in the end, it goes beyond that. Just his presence out there. He's a lion. He's a force. Kevin, back to you.
One of the best for sure. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Oklahoma City trailing. Holmgren left side. From outside, off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage. There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
And here is Curry after the three-pointer from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Butler kicks to Curry. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Been a tough stretch for this guy right now. Looking a little out of sorts.
And a wide-open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's off from three-point range. Curry on the wing. This one for three. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound.
Boy, this guy has completely lost his focus. Nothing working.
Williams gets the bucket.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. And the Warriors with a completely new five on the floor. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Wiggins is checked in. Warriors trail by 4. Melton with the ball. Outside, Green. Horford from outside. Good for the basket. Starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
This is how Al Horford has adjusted to make himself a modern NBA big. In rhythm, off the catch, beautiful.
And DeAnthony Melton picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Thunder with the possession here. Williams passes to SGA. Wiggins sets a screen for Williams. Offensive rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander against Melton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's SGA missing.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Pass to Melton. Horford with a screen on SGA. He gets it in there. And the Warriors lead by 1. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
The Thunder shooting at a nice 53% rate to start the game. They are sticking to the campaign. In GA, we know Coach Steve Kerr has been up front. In order to win, the Warriors need to take and make a lot of threes.
Well, it's the superpower of their best player. And the arrival of Jimmy Butler has provided some balance, but threes are still their best bet.
GA, I've heard coaches talk about slicing the NBA schedule into 10-game increments. Is that something that you recall when you played?
Well, keeping focus on portions of a long season can keep players focused, especially during road trips. Big goals are reached through small steps.
And he knocks down the first one. And last season, the Thunder with the best record in the NBA, and Greg, the best point differential in NBA history.
How about eclipsing the 71 Lakers that were led by the great Wilt Chamberlain and Jerry West? And OKC started that season as the youngest team in the league. Needless to say, we've never seen anything like it.
And DB, you watch how the Thunder play defense. Great rim protection.
Kevin, this philosophy is all about taking away the paint first. If the ball is in the paint, sharks are in the water.
1:58 left in the first. Here's Podziemski, defended by Caruso. Back to Podziemski. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. The last encounter was in Oklahoma City.
And they got the better of this matchup last time with their defensive pressure and the ability to force turnover.
Yeah, I thought the giveaways were a tremendous factor. They were taking some chances on D, jumping in the passing lanes, that sort of thing, and it really paid off for them.
Williams with the ball. Now Green defending to the inside. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
.109 left here in the first quarter. Pass to Moody. Green with a screen on Wiggins. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And that's a couple of very shaky possessions in a row. One turnover right after the other.
The Warriors making a switch here. Butler's checked in. And Oklahoma City with a change here too. Williams is checked in. Now here's Caruso. 14 points from him the last game against Portland. Kicks it out to Holmgren. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
Boy, the team doing pretty well despite his offensive struggles right now.
Butler from outside. Hits it from three-point range. Butler's got 7 points in the game. 32 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Wallace outside. A three ball. Draymond Green with the rebound.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Here's Butler, coming off a stellar performance against New Orleans. Inside. And there's Green on the assist by Butler. And the Warriors lead by 2.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. The Warriors on top, up by 2. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from San Francisco. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
Here's Podziemski. He's coming off a 10-point game against New Orleans. Taking a look at the Thunder. Cason Wallace is out there with Alex Caruso. Then it's Kenrich Williams. Then it's Aaron Wiggins. And it's Holmgren in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And now let's take a moment to check out the stats for Green. His last 10 games, he's putting up 6 points a night, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists. And you talk about defensive presence, he's the real difference maker on that end.
Yeah, he's always somewhere around the ball, finding ways to help his team by shutting down the opponents.
Now here's Wiggins. Wallace outside. Over in the corner, Caruso. Williams with a clean look. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Williams has got the first basket of the second quarter for the Thunder. The Warriors trail. Outside Butler. Hard earned by Butler.
And this kind of shot defines who Butler is. Just a bulldog who embraces finishing against the tight cover.
And it's Wiggins with the jam. He talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
The Warriors shooting is beautiful right now. 60% for the game. Pretty much everyone out there has been stroking it. Here's Podziemski. And no good that time. Nice defense from Wallace. Wiggins with it, and it's Horford picking him up. Here's Caruso. Offline with his three. The Warriors have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Pass to Horford. Outside Butler. 5 on the clock. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And Brandon Podziemski gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Dort, he's checked in for the Thunder. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Holmgren in the high post, working on Horford. Here's Caruso. Dort wide open, and he's good on the 3 ball.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And the foul called on Cason Wallace. That is his first foul of the game. Outside Butler. Now here's Moody. Defended by Dort. Count that one.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Caruso, the pass to Dort. Holmgren sets the screen for Dort to the paint. Pass to Caruso. 6 on the shot clock. There's the 3. Warriors with the rebound. Green's got 5 rebounds tonight. Podziemski with it. Wallace on him. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. And stolen by Horford. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. A nice shot by Moody. Moody's got the game tied up here for the Warriors.
It almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal like it did.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. From 11 feet away, Warriors with the rebound. And that one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. Beyond the arc. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren's got his 6th rebound on the night. Back to Caruso. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Golden State's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Shot by Podziemski, no good.
Boy, that is tough defense. Exactly how you want to play him.
Butler against Caruso. Back to Dort. Stolen. Here's Podziemski. Cans it from downtown. Podziemski's got his first 3 points of the game. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Warriors.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
And the Warriors with some changes. Quentin Post is checked in for Horford. Buddy Hield comes in for Moody. And Curry subbed in for Brandon Pajemski. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Jalen Williams is checked in for Kenrich Williams. Thunder trailing by 3. Caruso, the pass to Holmgren. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
You can see the length that Chet Holmgren brings to the occasion. This guy, very hard to contest his shot.
The Thunder have shot just one free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
And Greg, the way the floor is spaced now, how much would you enjoy playing in this current environment?
I'm lacing up my kicks as you say that. It would have been a lot of fun. But not only do you have more room to operate, defenders practically, they can't touch you.
And Green slams it in.
Well, Draymond Green in the screen and roll as the roll man is a dangerous option because of his strength.
Thunder have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Pass to Caruso. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Caruso's got himself on the board with 3 there. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Now here's Hield. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. The Thunder have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander checked in for Cason Wallace. Holmgren kicks to Caruso. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Holmgren.
That's a big-time finish for Chet Holmgren. Boy, you get him in the restricted area, look out.
Warriors trail by 3. And here is Butler. He's got 9. Butler a screen on SGA. Here's Curry. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Thunder.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. Higgins outside. Williams has a screen for SGA. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 15 points.
We all know that SGA is very capable of averaging 30 for a season. Tonight's exploit should come as no surprise.
Green with a screen on Wiggins. Butler finds Post. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Warriors trail by 3. Here's Curry. Some solid defense there from SGA.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Wiggins, a screen on Curry. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That misses off the backboard.
Well, that's surprising. This guy is a good mid-range shooter, just can't get it to go.
Well, clearly 2025 was a special season for Gilgeous-Alexander. Doris winning the league MVP and the adoration of many.
And obviously contributing to what was an historic season for Oklahoma City. They had the top seed overall in the playoffs. He averaged nearly 33 points on a ridiculous 52% shooting. This guy is the model of both consistency and efficiency.
Kuminga's come in for the Warriors. Podziemski's coming in for Butler. And now, with this break, here are the premier glass cleaners among rookies over the course of the past month. You take a look at Post, third in rebounding, and what a physical presence inside.
And every team in the league needs a guy who can go and get. I mean, his great work on the boards certainly endear him to the coaching staff.
And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, guys. The Thunder are trying to be efficient scoring. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, ultimately, it just comes down to taking what the defense gives you and trusting your teammates. You need them to win at a high level. That's clear as day, and I want to win at a high level, so I have no option. Kevin, back over to you.
Sharing the ball. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. And here's SGA following Jonathan Kuminga's three. Here's Hield. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Tell you what, the defense does a good job on Buddy Hield. This guy just so good at concentrating through a contest.
And the Thunder with the possession here. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over to the wing. Just 3 to shoot. Sorber, no good.
Oh, the defense very willing to live with that mid-range jumper.
Curry on the wing. Fires the three. And another three for Golden State.
Well, doing it like only he can. Stephen Curry's accuracy is something to watch.
The Thunder have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the second quarter. A nice, efficient 50%. Williams kicks to Wiggins. Back to Williams. Down low. Here's Sorber.
When you can get off the floor like that, that wipes away any height advantage.
Golden State's gone for the three-pointer 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. On the wing, Hield. Covered by Wiggins. Hield can't hit. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Clever move by Curry, taking the foul, but still getting the shot off.
He's shooting free throws, number 4 in 5 here.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Stephen Curry.
Boy, from the charity stripe, Stephen Curry will go down as one of the best to ever do it.
And so he makes both from the line.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Williams against Hield. And it's Hartenstein in the corner. Clock at 6. Williams. Dort passes to Williams. Off target from the wing. The Warriors leading. A minute 42 left to play here in the half. Pass to Wallace. And Wallace slams it in.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Free throw good, Wallace. 1:31 left to play here in the second quarter. To the paint. Here's Post. That shot off. Great D that time from Hartenstein. Pass to Williams. That's tipped.
Oh, look at the arms. Kuminga using all that length.
And it's Hield off the drive. And then Hield with the dunk. You talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
1:02 left here in the second. Williams scanning the floor. Inside.
So that's his second foul. Not a big deal yet, but you certainly don't want to pick up that third.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Oklahoma City shooting their fourth shot at the foul line here. And the Warriors making a change here. Moody's checked in. Free throw drops for Holmgren.
And something to like about Holmgren is his ability to run the floor. A 7-footer who can get up the court in a hurry and get to the rim before the D gets set.
Pass to Post. Williams with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Wallace has got it. And the dunk by Wallace.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And here are the Warriors now, following the score by Oklahoma City. Taken away by Williams. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Holmgren got the loose ball, but that will be a backcourt violation. Green, he's checked in for Moses Moody. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for Cason Wallace. We've got 22 seconds left in the second quarter. Over in the corner, Green. A three-pointer off the mark. Kuminga against Williams. Pass to Holmgren. With one on the clock. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Thunder lead by 4. And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away.
Here with Coach Steve Kerr, your defense struggling to contain them in the first half. How do you remedy it?
We got to get back in transition. We got to make them feel us. You know, they're just running anything they want. We've got to at least disrupt the stuff they're trying to do.
Thank you, Coach.
All right, Allie, thank you for that interview. And we'll be back with more basketball in just a moment.
Welcome, everybody, and a good half underway in this one. The Thunder battling it out tonight.
Watching them on the offensive end, they did a great job moving that basketball. There's no surprise in those assist totals how they reflect that.
Keeping everyone involved, keeping everyone engaged.
And now let's see who the winners of the Player of the Week were. For the East, Alex Sarr.
He's been doing big things down in the paint, using his size and power to just flatten out the competition, outworking anyone who tries to challenge him. This is what I like to see.
There's really not much more you can ask for from your big man.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. They're going with Hield and Butler on the wings. Quentin Post is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Curry in at the point. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. Here's Post. Just 5 to shoot. And Butler puts up a deep 3. Off target from three-point range. It's Williams with the drive. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Wow, that is a big-time drive by Jalen Williams. This guy can do it all.
And here are the Warriors now. 6-point game. Dort against Hield. Left side, Kuminga. Holmgren with the steal. He takes it in. They get it again. Gilgeous-Alexander against Curry. Tries the spin move. Impressive spin move, too. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 8 now for the Thunder. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Curry dishes to Butler. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Williams.
Boy, with his power and explosiveness, when Butler gets inside, it's typically a bucket, a trip to the line, or sometimes worse, both.
First free throw is good. And Jimmy Butler is what some might call an old school kind of player. Would you agree, Greg?
Yeah, I mean, he's all toughness, grit, and basketball IQ. A tone setter at the defensive end who plays unselfishly. That guy is all about winning.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
What I love most about Jimmy Butler is his will to win and the capacity he has to take his teammates right along with him.
Count it. Hartenstein's got his second bucket.
Boy, you have got to be pleased with the start of this third quarter. 3 for 4 out of the gates. Just keep your rhythm now.
Hield, bounce pass. Outside Butler. In the corner, it's Hield. Misses the 3.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Holmgren up top. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Butler against Hartenstein. It's Curry outside. Curry! What else is new?
Curry is in his bag. This guy has such a versatile offensive arsenal.
Dort kicks to Williams. Oklahoma City moving it around, and the shot goes in. SGA's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Here's a look at some of the stats for Jalen Williams.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. Butler on the wing. Back to Curry. Pass to Butler, taken away by Williams. The numbers in their favor. Dort with the ball, now guarded by Hield, and there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's foul number 2 for him. SGA feeling it out a bit. That one goes. Count it. And it's a 9-point Thunder lead.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Pass to post. It's stolen by Hartenstein. 9 feet out. No good off the back of the rim. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And there's the bucket from Kuminga.
And over time, we've seen Kuminga be a more aggressive scorer, especially when he has the ball inside.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Hartenstein. Williams against Kuminga. And there it is for him. Now just a 5-point Thunder lead.
You know, one thing that has stood out tonight is his scoring. You know, he's kept attacking even when they've been trailing.
Well, Thunder have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. The Thunder with another miss. The Warriors have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Hield the pass to Curry. Back to Hield. Shoots over Dort. Hield can't hit. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Thunder.
As soon as you turn it over on them, they're off to the races. They have been absolutely relentless in the open floor.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Here's Dort. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. SGA's got 6 assists now in the game. Warriors trail by 9. Curry on the wing. SGA defending. Hield from outside. Knocks down the 3-ball. Hield's got 7 points in the game.
The specialty of Buddy Hield is a 3-point shot. You give him an opportunity to respond, and he's going to say, yes, sir.
Well, Thunder have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Dort finds Holmgren. Outside Williams. Here's Dort. Right side, SGA. Shot clock at 5. Elbow shot. The rebound by Post. Post has got his 6th rebound on the night, taken away by Williams. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Nice shot from 10 feet out. SGA's got 9 points here in the second half. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And why don't we take a chance now to see which teams have been the NBA's highest scoring squads this month. In third, the Thunder.
I just love their offensive flow lately. I mean, this is a dominant team offensively because of that rhythm and pace.
Warriors trail by 8. Curry kicks to Butler. And the Warriors miss again.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Good. He's got 9.
A strong finish by Kuminga. That's his game.
Oklahoma City leading by 6. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Holmgren sets the screen for Dort. Now here's SGA. He's got 24.
Boy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has become the master at drawing fouls.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And the Thunder making a switch here. Caruso's checked in, and he's good on the second. Here's Hield. He has 7. Pass to Post. Back to Hield. Out left to the wing. Here's Post. Defended by Caruso. Post misses the shot. He's got his 4th free throw of the game.
He's forcing the action now, finally getting to the charity stripe after no freebies in the first half.
The Thunder leading by 8. And it's Hartenstein in the corner. SGA passes to Hartenstein. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Butler, no good. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. Pass to Caruso. Over Hield. Caruso, no good. Golden State's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Curry, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Well, Stephen Curry has always been able to draw contact, but now he's so physically strong that he's able to absorb it better.
And it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
That's good from Stephen Curry.
And you know with Curry, what impresses me most is his efficiency. That's not something we normally see in a high-volume jump shooter.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Al Horford's checked in for Quentin Post. Draymond Green comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Hield.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Pass to Caruso. Hits it from three-point range. Caruso's got the lead up to 9 now for the Thunder.
Over the course of his career, you've seen Alex Caruso's confidence really grow with his jump shooting.
Here's Butler. Aggressive play by Butler against the defense.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Oklahoma City leading by 7. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Caruso. Outside Williams. Here's SGA. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Caruso. Oklahoma City moving it around. Shot clock at 6. To the middle. Here's Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Well, you see Hartenstein using both the size and the strength to his advantage. Nicely done.
The Warriors have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Back to Curry. Horford with the screen on SGA. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Warriors have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them. And the first one at the line is good. Moses Moody, he's checked in for Golden State. Wallace is checked in for Oklahoma City. Good on both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Outside Williams. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Taking a look here at the numbers for Curry. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. He's around 30 points per clip, 6 assists and 3 rebounds. And what an impact he makes for them on that offensive end.
Right, he can do a little bit of everything for this team, and it shows when you look at the scoreboard.
Curry's checked in for Curry. Williams, he's checked in for the Thunder. Wiggins comes in for Jalen Williams. Here's Podziemski. Makes it off the glass. Podziemski's got 5.
Boy, that's exactly the look you're working toward, right at the rim.
Now Caruso. 6 points for him. Pass to Williams. Over Green. Green with the block.
Well, let's remember a former defensive player of the year, Draymond Green, sending it back.
And the Warriors making a change here. Richards is checked in. And the Thunder with the possession here. Wiggins finds Caruso. 5 to shoot. Holmgren wide open. Sinks the three-pointer. 16 points for him.
And playing up-tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
Podziemski with it. Wallace covering. Green with a screen on Caruso. Pass to Green. From outside the arc. Shot by Podziemski, no good.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Wiggins.
Now we get a chance to check out Chet Holmgren.
His last 10 games have been exceptional, and he's among the top 15 in rebounding. Just a powerful presence in the paint.
And as you said, one rung below the leader in block shots. Tremendous motor. He's simply been destroying opponents in the lane. Now, here's Moody. He's got 5. Podziemski with it. There's the triple. Sinks the triple. Podziemski's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
He's just so good from out there, even when the defense is tight.
Wallace with a screen for Caruso. Offensive rebound. Here's Wiggins. An easy 2 points on the layup. Wiggins has got 7 points.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Here's Podziemski. The Thunder making the shot. On the wing, Payton. Now, here's Moody. Defense is right there. On the wing, Green. Over Williams. Green, no luck. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They lead by 7. Shoots the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. He's got 8.
And the efficiency is there, but the aggressiveness is really lacking. So far, it hasn't hurt them, though.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. And the foul called on Cason Wallace. That's foul number 2 for him. Dort, he's checked in for the Thunder. Here's Podziemski. No good on the quick 3.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Here's Holmgren. He's got 16. Back to Dort. Puts up a 3. It doesn't go for him. And so it's Oklahoma City with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And their three-point shooting has paved the way for them. And we'll be back with you shortly. Now let's listen in to head coach Steve Kerr.
He's picking us apart, right? Guy cuts behind you down the lane. Miscommunication there. They're cutting behind us. So we got to get solid defensively.
Well, clearly, Greg, he's not happy with his team's aggressiveness on the defense. Clearly, Steve calling his team out on it.
Yeah, gently asking for them to pick it up. They're going to need to if they want to win this one.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. And Oklahoma City, looking who they've got to start the fourth quarter. We've got Lou Dort. Jalen Williams is out there with Williams. Then there's Wallace, and it's Caruso in at the 3 spot.
One shot.
Warriors trail by 13. Now Pajemski. Here's Moody. No good with the triple.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Doris, in any discussion about Lou Dort, the first topic has got to be his defense.
Kevin, I'm going to be honest, I don't think we talk about him consistently enough as a player who should and could win Defensive Player of the Year. If you are a perimeter shooter or a perimeter scorer, the last guy you want looking opposite you is Lou Dort.
Now here's Caruso. Dort misses. Moody with it, and it's Wallace picking him up. Here's Butler. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
Boy, he couldn't have asked for a better look. That's tough to take.
Williams. That one doesn't drop. Good work defensively by Horford. Moody with it. Wallace on him. And stolen by Wallace. Jacks up a three. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound. Warriors trail by 14. Pass to Pajemski. Here's Dort. Basket counts.
Well, Lou Dort off the deck. That powerful frame on the drive. Don't mess with him, boy.
Warriors have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Here's Pajemski. Wallace covering. Here's Horford from in close. Good tee by Williams. The Thunder leading by 16. Over in the corner, Caruso. His three-pointers off the mark.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
In the paint, Butler.
Jimmy Butler playing with aggression right now, boy. If he touches the paint, he is thinking score.
Wallace with the screen on Green. Williams for three. Horford with the rebound. Horford's got his fifth rebound in this one. Pass to Green. Nice move. And it's good on the way in.
Tenacity. It's the first word that comes to mind with Draymond Green. Is he the tallest power forward in the league? No. But can he score it? Yes.
Now here's Caruso. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Here's Pajemski. Wallace covering. Pajemski with it, and there's the foul. We'll go on Alex Caruso. That's his fourth foul of the contest. Curry's checked in for Moses Moody. And a switch here also for Oklahoma City. Zhang's checked in. Curry outside. Rebound by Williams. The Thunder leading by 12. Looking to end his cold spell, and that's 2 points on the layup.
What you like about J-Dub is he tries hard to get to the positions on the floor he likes. If he's in the painted area, that's a good spot.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Pass to Pajemski. Now here's Curry. Horford sets a screen for Curry. Curry getting it done inside.
Stronger than he looks. Curry able to take the hit there and finish.
And here is Williams. Over in the corner, Dort. Drills it from outside. Dort's got 6 here in this quarter.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Curry against Wallace. Curry dishes to Green. Back to Curry. Fires from deep. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Curry's got 25 points in the game. Caruso kicks to Williams. Chang with a clean look. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Pajemski finds Curry. Curry, top finish inside.
Sometimes it simply doesn't matter how good your defense is against Steph Curry. This guy is determined to finish.
Here's Caruso. Outside, Dort. Jang with the screen for Dort. Back to Caruso. Just 4 to shoot. Jang, no luck. Warriors trail by 13. Curry passes to Butler. And it's blocked.
Oh, that's a big-time rejection from Alex Caruso.
Over in the corner, Dort. Nailed from three-point land.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. Outside, Horford. Williams against Green. Over Williams. And it's Green missing. The Thunder leading by 16. Now here's Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 11 assists.
Oh, my goodness. J-Dub deep in his bag on that dunk.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
The Thunder have gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. And one of our featured players tonight earns our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
A lot of it comes down to great fundamentals, establishing position early, controlling the backboards.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Outside Curry. And a miss there on the triple.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Pass to Hartenstein. And here is Holmgren. Oklahoma City moving it around. It's stolen by Kuminga. In the corner, it's Healed. It's stolen by Dort. That free throw good from SGA. Hey, Doris, for a GM trying to build a championship-level roster, what's one thing that can really help?
I think the way the salary cap is constructed, maybe the single most important thing you can do as a GM is draft well. You have to be able to find players who can contribute right away. And talent evaluation is not an exact science. The ones who do it well and don't miss on those big-time picks, that is a huge deal.
And here is Curry after the three-pointer from Chet Holmgren. Hits the three-point bomb.
A dominant quarter, but he needs some help.
SGA against Curry. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Here's Williams. Just 5 on the clock. From past the arc, Dort misses.
Boy, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
Curry on the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Curry, good.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
The Thunder leading by 19. Outside, Dort. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein with the screen on Curry. SGA, that's a two-pointer. The Warriors pull it in. Post has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And it's Hield off the drive.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second.
We will look back on Buddy Hield's career and marvel at the consistent three-point shooting he provided no matter what team he played for.
Steps back. Gilgeous-Alexander cans the 12-footer. SGA's got 16 points here in the second half.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Warriors trail by 20. Right side Curry, taken away by Williams. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Well, just get right up and over the top of the defense. Gilgeous-Alexander, no doubt.
Butler kicks to Curry. And every team is trying to ward off or recover from injuries. So, Doris, how much separation is there with regards to team training staffs?
Now, this is a great question, Kevin, and I think one of the things it highlights is how important every member of your staff is, from your head coach to the assistant coaches down to the training staff. An 82-game season will challenge any medical staff. They are invaluable to your organization.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Green, he's checked in for Quentin Post. Payton comes in for Jimmy Butler. Moses Moody, he's checked in for Buddy Hield. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Stephen Curry.
You know, he doesn't shrink the lead as much as he should have. That hurts a bit.
In the corner, it's Wiggins. The basket is good off the assist from Williams.
You see the awareness of Jalen Williams. This guy understands somebody else had a better look.
Moody finds Payton. Carries it down low.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
There's a minute 34 left here in the fourth quarter. Ball stolen.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Oklahoma City.
What an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Yeah, definitely had a huge edge, and this is their DNA. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are the kinds of games they can have.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Quentin Post is checked in for Green. Butler comes in for Payton. And Stephen Curry subbed in for Moody. GA, in recent seasons, we've seen the MVP debate get a little contentious.
I mean, every year there's about 3 or 4 guys who are deserving of the award. And the closer the race is, I think the more heated things tend to get. So especially since the criteria for the award is so subjective.
Here's Wallace.
Now Williams.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And so he hits both. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. It's taken away by Wallace. "15 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
That's good from Peyton. He doesn't get the second one. It's stolen by Green. Williams with the block. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
And that's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in tonight. And now we present the player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.